Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal and you're watching Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view. I hope all of you are doing fine in this choppy market environment, especially since last 1 month when market has been just trading up and down consistently. All right. Now today what has happened is Nifty has been able to close positive by 46 points and Bank Nifty has been closing down in the red territory by 46 points. Yeah, quite surprising, right? Now, what we can see interestingly that the prices in Nifty spot have been able to bounce back from this 23.6% Fibonacci retracement, which is a very, very important support zone, all right, which I have mentioned multiple times in my last few videos. And the bounce back has been pretty sharp, especially in the last couple of days. Okay. Now, after this bounce back, one important thing which has happened is that prices which were not able to trade above the dual moving averages in last 1 month, that has been happened in last 2 days. I agree that the candlesticks which have been made in the last two trading sessions, they are nothing much. They're actually very small candles. In fact, they are small spinning tops or dojis, nothing meaningful. But at least the base of this formation, this particular candle is pretty huge in size, and that is very, very important. Now, just when a price moves up, okay, above the moving averages, is it positive? The answer is yes, but we need to analyze the entire technical picture before we actually come to a conclusion that Nifty has been able to give a breakout or the trend has changed. Now, if I try to analyze the hourly time frame chart, the first thing what I can see is, let me just, maximize the chart. One thing which directly comes into my eyes is the RSI. Now, RSI after a very long time has been trading above 70. You can see somewhere over here, the RSI was 70 and even over here when markets were trending. There are times when RSI is above 70, it is not good for the market. And there are times in the market when RSI goes above 70, it is actually good for the market. If you see this particular time when I had clearly stated that a close above 19,500 with a big green candle could be positive for the market. RSI went above 70, but there was no positive candle. And that is the reason why markets came down. Right now, what you can see, there have been couple of good candles over here, all right. But if you see this, the momentum is missing. But nevertheless, what I can also say on the top of that is RSI has tried to stay away. I would use the word tried to stay above the 70 for a pretty decent time. Now, the trend in the daily time frame chart, the trend in the hourly time frame chart, in both these time frames, it is up without doubt. But we can also see that we are trading near a resistance. Now, if we compare the prices with the help of the Dow theory, we can clearly see that this is the first time in last 1 month where we have been able to establish a higher high. Now, after establishing a higher high, there are two things to happen. One thing is that there is a resistance over here. The resistance, next resistance for Nifty comes up at 19,640, 650. And the resistance before that is at 19,585, which is almost over there. This is almost near today's high, probably. So if we surpass this high of 19,585, 19,600, we could inch near, maybe rally by 40, 50 points higher to close to 19,650, 640. But if we retrace, if we drop down, because if Nifty starts respecting this resistance and if it drop down, then short-term support will come up at 19,450 to possibly 19,443. It's a very small band. It's a very, very small band, but nevertheless, it is a decent support for the short term. In both these cases, if we go higher, still we are in an uptrend. If we come down and if Nifty tries to find a base over here and then shoots up, even in this scenario, we are continuing an uptrend in the early time frame charts because we are continuing the Dow theory, which clearly states that higher highs and higher lows are characteristics of an uptrend. So this is what you need to watch very, very closely. Just don't jump into the markets where a couple of days spurt in the market gets you excited and you start frantically buying all the stocks. Okay, just keep this thing in your particular mind. The second thing what we need to understand is Bank Nifty is not looking very, very interesting. Why? I'll tell you that. It's not bearish or it's not bullish. I'm not trying to comment on that, but it is very much choppy. If you check the daily time frame chart, it's just going up and down. And if we compare this particular chart, the hourly time frame chart, especially if I magnify this, earlier it was clearly visible. Things were very clearly visible that yes, we are in a downtrend. It was very much clearly visible to us. But on this day, I'll just change the color over here so you'll understand. On this day, we made a higher low. If we made a higher low, we should have made a higher high to understand that the trend on the downside has changed to an upside trend. But that did not happen. Instead, we made a lower high. Now, if you are making a higher low and a lower high, this is a clearly characteristic of an extremely choppy market. Why? Why I'm using the word extremely? The reason for that is immediately after we are making, see this, immediately after we are making a lower, just remember lower high, immediately we are making a lower low. Now, if you made a lower low, why did the prices make a higher low over here? What was the point? Correct. So we are in a choppy market currently. And if Bank Nifty tries to rally on the upside, the immediate resistance zone, according to me, will be 44,790, 44,950. So we need to understand from 44,790 to 44,940, 44,950. This entire zone, in fact, even 45,000 is going to act as a very stiff resistance for the Bank Nifty in the short term. And it is not going to be easy for the banking space to go up very fast. If it happens, I'll be really surprised because 2 to 3 important stocks are not performing. I'll just share these stocks in front of you. The first one is obviously the leader of the stocks. It's HDFC Bank. It's not performing. You can see the way it is trading right now. The second one is obviously the Kotak Bank. Even Kotak Bank is looking extremely lackluster. And the third one, which is not as bad as HDFC and Kotak Bank, it's slightly better because we are still holding on to this support. Okay, we are still holding on to the support. And in case if it remains in a zone and if a lot of volumes are generated over here, and if it starts making an up move, it could be really interesting. If it happens, I'll try to make a new video about this stock and one another PSU banking stock for all of you. But as of now, it's just wait and watch. So it's not going to be easy in the banking space. So as a trader, I'll try to concentrate somewhere else on some other sectors. And just for a reminder, in my previous video, I had stated that the IT pack would outperform in the short term. And the main reason was the weekly time frame chart, the bigger time frame chart, as it is trying to give a big long-term pattern breakout. And up to some extent, as a swing trader, I repeat, as a swing trader, there have been many opportunities in few of the stocks. You can see stocks like Infosys, see the way they're trending. You can see TCS. TCS has just started performing. You see the way Tech Mahindra has shot up in a couple of days. See the way Wipro has performed in last 2 to 3 trading sessions. So as a short-term trader, I shared a view about the IT pack in last couple of videos, and I guess the view has worked perfectly. As of now, it's a wait and watch for the Nifty. Bank Nifty is looking extremely choppy. And there are a couple of stocks in banking pack which are looking interesting. If they start to outperform, maybe it could affect the banking space positively. If it happens, I'll try to share in my later videos. And I hope these videos are helping you to understand how markets can move in the next few days. If you find these videos valuable, try to share these videos with other traders, also with other fellow traders who might find this video extremely useful. Trade less, trade wisely. Thank you.